Hi everybody, I'm Leah of seejanedrill. This is a home improvement channel where beginners are welcome. So if this is your first time here, welcome to seejanedrill. Now today's video, I have to honestly tell you that I was kind of pushed into doing. I wasn't certain I wanted to do it because, well, to be honest with you, it seemed very obvious to me. But staff members here said, no Leah, this is not an obvious thing. You need to do this video. So here's the thing. Stick around to the end of the video because I want you to comment. I want you to tell me whether or not it's obvious or it's not obvious. So here's the story. I got a call on the phone from a friend, and this is what she said. She said, Leah, I'm a little upset. She said, I bought a vacuum cleaner, and it wasn't the most expensive vacuum cleaner. It cost me about $160, but it wasn't cheap either. She said, I've had it 6 months. Now it doesn't pick up dirt anymore, and I have to throw it out. And I thought, are you crazy? That's what I thought, but I didn't say it, okay? I said, tell me what you did. Did you do something to it? Did you look at it? She said, of course I looked at it. I watched seejanedrill. I looked to make certain that there was no obstructions, you know, and that it wasn't blocked up, and it wasn't. She said, but I will tell you this. My son was using a vacuum cleaner about a month or two ago, and he ran over a blanket and sucked it up, and we managed to pull it out of there, but it never quite picked up the same, and as time went on, it got worse and worse. And finally, you know, it just quit. So I said, bring the vacuum cleaner to the shop. I'm going to take a look at it, and I will tell you I'm 99.9% certain what's wrong. And it's going to take me about 5 minutes to fix. So I want you to stay tuned because we're going to take a look at that vacuum cleaner and let you know, is it what I thought it was? And I think it is. I've got the vacuum cleaner on my table here, and I've got it turned upside down. You're looking at the brush section. Now, we have to perform one quick test. It'll take a second or two, and that is we're going to turn it on, okay? All right. Now, what I will tell you I noticed that kind of confirms what I thought it was, and what it is the brush is not moving. It has nothing to do with suction, okay? So let's take off this guard. And what I'll tell you is most vacuum cleaners are the same way, okay? You remove a guard. That's what we'll do. And you see right here, this is the culprit. She has a busted belt. So all we have to do is purchase a belt for this model of vacuum cleaner, install it, and it'll work just as good as new. That looks good. As you could see in the clip before, I purchased mine from a vacuum store. But the truth is, you can get these belts at any place where they sell vacuum cleaners. Any big box store, hardware store should have these. What I want to say is this, that all vacuums are different. However, they work on the same basic principle, and that is there's a belt that drives the brush that collects the dirt and directs it toward the vacuum that sucks it up, okay? So just consult your manual that comes with your vacuum cleaner. And even if you don't have the manual, you can find it online most times. Now, these brushes, they just snap right out, just like that. That's it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fish the belt through the bottom of the vacuum cleaner. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little pin back here, okay? That's stationary, and I'm going to loop the belt around it. Now, again, your vacuum cleaner may be a little different, but I can almost guarantee you it's pretty much the same as well. That's looped on. Now it comes time for us to attach our brush. Now with this particular vacuum cleaner, there's only one place to attach, and that's here. That's what that's for, because if you look at the opposite side, there's no place to attach the belt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook that in there, okay? There we go, because it rides right there, and now I'm just going to snap it back into the vacuum. I've got the one side in. Now we have to place tension on the belt, and the way we do that is we have to pull it forward just a little bit to snap it into place. There we go. we're in. And you want tension on the belt because it's the tension that drives the belt, okay? So let's put on the guard. This is pretty simple. Okay, it's locked. Now let's turn it on. Let's make certain that everything is lined up perfectly, and we're good to go. We're going to try it out. Okay, so let's turn it on, see what we've got. So that was it. It was a simple belt, folks, that cost about $5. Okay, I'm going to put it down on the shop floor. I've got some sawdust. I'm a little embarrassed that I haven't swept my shop, but let's see if it collects it, okay? Now, here's the thing. There was a big discussion in the office about people knowing or not knowing that, you know, vacuum cleaners had belts and you had to replace the belts when they snapped. And I said, everybody knows that. Let's not make that video. And everybody in the office said, nobody knows that, Leah. People, it's a disposable society, Leah. People just buy. When they stop working, they throw them out. So I want to hear from you in the comments below whether or not you share, in my opinion, did you know it? Or were you like most of the people in the shop that said, people don't know that? Anyway, Rose, come get your vacuum cleaner. It works, and you owe me a big pot of matzo ball soup. You make the best matzo ball soup, Rose. This is Leah saying, you can do this. See you next time.